Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із збудованими сервісами, лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
Вітання усім шанувальникам волейболу. Четвер, 30 березня, і ми з вами стаємо свідками волейбольної баталії у рамках фіналу за 3 та 4 місце, де у протистоянні зійдуться волейбольний клуб «Аланта» та збірна України U-17. Ну а для вас цю гру коментуватиме Захарченко Даниїла, також наставник СК «Балти» Сергій Кольцов.
Добрий вечір.
Тож, пане та панове, я сподіваюся, що нас сьогодні очікує дуже цікавий та захоплюючий двобій, тож бажаємо вам приємного перегляду.
Good evening to everyone. Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine is back, and we are coming up with the bronze medal matchup between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. This is the first match of this team for bronze medals. Earlier on, we saw the start of the final series between Prometey and Vinnytsia. First match, Prometey was the victorious one, and later on we're gonna see the second matchup of this team. But of course, for now, let's continue with Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. This is gonna be the fourth match between these teams. Earlier on, Alanta finished victorious in 3 previous games. 2 of them was in 3 straight sets, but the one game Alanta struggled and get a victory only on the tie break. So let's start up with the squads of the team. Nominally, guests of this game is Team Ukraine under 17 Victoria Peknich, number 1 Олександра Молчанова, number 5 Маргарита Гейко, number 7 Вероніка Тверда, number 8 Павлина Герасимчук, number 9 Богдана Грицик, number 10 Дар'я Макарова, number 11 Крістіна Старостенко, number 12 Валерія Кравченко, number 13 Діана Підтикана, number 14 Кіма Жаркова, number 17 Марія Драпак, number 21 Мар'яна Накоскіна, number 22 Анастасія Неділько, number 23 Yana Prokopova, number 25, and the head coach of Team Ukraine under 17 is Volodymyr Підкопаєв. Let's continue with the Alanta, number 2 Лідія Лучко, number 3 Станіслава Парфьона, number 4 Аліка Луценко, number 5 Катерина Сільченкова, number 6 Валерія Дорогань, number 7 Марія Лозінська, number 8 Олександра Колєснікова, number 9 Варвара Букацелі, number 10 Марія Проценко, number 11 Юлія Камінська, Катерина Дзензоловська, number 12, number 13 Стефанія Кулікова, number 15 Катерина Гужва, and number 16 Victoria Горб. Head coach of Alanta is Гарій Єгіазаров. few minutes before the start of this match, after servicing, the team gonna build up and we gonna start up with the anthem of Ukraine. So, in previous stage, in semifinals, Alanta played against Prometei. They was outsiders of this matchup, was able in one of the games take one set, but nothing more. And after losing 2 games to Prometei, the winner of the Cup of the League went to the bronze medal match. And Team Ukraine under 17 was seeded against Dobrody, the leader of regular season, and was able actually as well to win one set in the first game after almost an hour break because of air alert. But that was only the positive moment for Team Ukraine under 17 that game.
Чемпіонат України з волейболу Суперліга DMART серед жіночих команд. Фінальний матч, 3-4 місце. На майданчику зустрічаються Аланта, місто Дніпро. Збірна України U-17, місто Чернівці. Ну далі прийняти.
And with the anthem of Ukraine, we are starting up today's first bronze medal match between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. Let's come to the officials of this match. Vitaly Parshin is the first referee of this match from Rivne, and the second referee Volodymyr Bosenko from Sumy. So we are starting up with Team Ukraine under 17. Number 7 Margarita Гейко. Вероніка Тверда. Number 8 Гейко is outside hitter, and Tverda is main setter of Team Ukraine under 17. Полина Герасимчук, the middle blocker with number 9 on her jersey. Number 10 Богдана Грицик, outside hitter. Number 12 Kristina Starostenko, middle blocker, best scorer of Team Ukraine under 17. In the previous round, number 13 Valeria Kravchenko, the opposite player, and number 21, Maria Drapak, libero, and 25 on her jersey, Yana Prokopova, the libero of Team Ukraine Under-17 as well. The head coach of Team Ukraine Under-17 is Volodymyr Pitkopaev, and let's continue with Alanta, probably the favorite of this matchup. Lydia Luchko, number 2, the captain and the middle blocker of Alanta. Number 3, Stanislava Parfenova, the setter of Team Alanta. Number 5, Katerina Silchenkova, outside hitter. Number 7, Maria Lozinska, middle blocker. Maria Portsenko, number 10, opposite. And Yulia Kaminska, number 11, outside hitter of Alanta. So for this game, the only libero of Alanta is Alika Lutsenko, and head coach is Gary Giazarov. So of course, Alanta is coming up as a favorite of this matchup. Let me remind that the bronze medal series as well as gold medal series of Superliga DMART will be continued until one of teams get 3 victories. So we're waiting, of course, for a long series. Each week we're gonna have 2 matches between team. Even though Team Ukraine Under-17 is probably underdog of this matchup, they was in the same spot as well versus Balta, who finished 4th in regular season when Team Ukraine Under-17 finished 5th. But they was pretty confident and didn't even get Balta to win even a set in quarterfinal matches. So, of course, this team could bring some interesting results. Team started with mistakes on the serving line. Let's see, Bogdana Hrytik is the first during this game to serve inside the court. Tverda to the 4th zone, and Margarita Heiko was blocked. Lydia Luchko probably the one that get the point in last situation. Margarita Heiko, the leader scorer of Team Ukraine Under-17, actually missed semi-final matches. She got injury. Volodymyr Pitkopaev actually told that a lot of players of Team Ukraine Under-17 isn't in the best shape, but of course on the court will be the one who feels themselves better, as we can see by the squad of Team Ukraine Under-17. Probably all best players of Team Ukraine Under-17 is on the court for now. Actually, for a few of them, this is already the second game of this day. Vernika Tverda, as well as Alexandra Molchanova and Anastasia Nedelko earlier played for Team Ukraine Under-15. They lost their matchup versus Galichanka in the playoff of teams from 5th to 7th places. And Volodymyr Pitkopaev, while his team losing 5-1, decided to take a first timeout of this match. Pretty calm timeout actually for Volodymyr Pitkopaev. She want his player to be more concentrated in each component, no matter it's gonna be the defense, the set, or the attack. Everything needs to be done in a proper way and in the right tempo and direction. Another block of Alanta. 6-1. Pretty nice start by team from Dnipro. And from the start of the first set, they are showing that they're gonna give all their energy to not give any chance to Team Ukraine under 17. Not the best situation. The ball went right into the head of Bogdan Gritsik, of course. No offense by Alanta at this point, just the ball went this direction. Actually, the first point in the attack for Team Ukraine under 17, that was the opposite player of this team, Valeria Kravchenko. Get nice attack from the second zone. Kaminska in the attack. And with the second chance, 11th number of Alanta got her point in the attack. 8-2. So both teams got almost 2 weeks to prepare to these games, and let's see whose preparation was better. Nice move by Kristina Starostenko and Veronika Tverda. Starostenko, who started this season for the second team of Promotei, who played earlier in the Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine regular season, came to Team Ukraine under 17. So during the season, as we can understand, when main team Promotei came back to Ukraine from their foreign championship, if you will, and pretty quickly became one of the leaders of this team, and in the semifinals versus Team Dobrody was the leader scorer of Team Ukraine under 17 in 2 matches. So another point by Valeria Kravchenko. Maria Protsenko didn't get a defense in this one. Not understandable, actually. So video challenge by Igor Yazarov, but wasn't that a long pause after that? I'm not sure, just because in one type of competition there could be only 8 seconds to check the moment that head coach would like to get replay of. Not this time, as we can see, more than 8 seconds was until Ari Hazarov decided to take this video challenge, which ended up burnt for his team. The ball was clearly in. So another attack from Kravchenko, but this time Alanta was able to get a defense, and Katerina Selchenkova, the outside hitter of Alanta, find nice chance to went to the line, and 11-4. Stanislava Parfenova gonna serve in this situation. Bogdana Gritsik to get the reception. Kravchenko from the back line. Good block by Team Ukraine under 17, but the ball still in the air. Another chance for Kravchenko, and one more point by 13th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Kristina Starostenko gonna serve right now. The score is 5-12. Better, we'll tell 12-5, considering the Alanta is the serving team right now. So 7-point difference between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17, of course, due to the tough start of less experienced team. But as we can see, moving through this set, Team Ukraine under 17 started to picking up the rhythm of the game. Another chance for Team Ukraine in counter-attack. Great defense by Lutsenko. One more try from Team Ukraine under 17. Not the best set for Valeria Kravchenko. She didn't get the best approach. Maybe even wasn't prepared at all to attack. And because of that, the ball went pretty long out of the court. 13-5. Katerina Sechenkova is on the serving line. Yeah, even though the score, the gap between the team on the scoreboard is extremely big, but anyway, the game, at least in last episodes, is pretty interesting. A lot of good rallies, and team shows the quality of the volleyball. Great job by Yulia Kaminska. Nice attack to the line. And of course, the set of Stanislav Parfenov was pretty good as well. Yeah, block didn't close the line for Kaminska, and outside hitter of Alanta get everything she needed from that. So another point for Team Ukraine under 17, and as we can see, Ivan Petkov, the head coach of Ukraine national team, is on this game. So of course everyone have even more motivations to show themselves to the national team coach. So maybe they would have a chance to represent Ukraine national team as well. Parfenov to the back line, and what a nice approach and attack by Katerina Sechenkova. 15-8, and once more Alanta starting to building up back this big gap. Maria Prochenko on service line. Heiko, not the best reception by the 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17, and Lydia Luchko with the first touch got the point for her team. 16-8. Alanta right now get the double of points of Team Ukraine under 17. Drapak to do the first touch. Heiko didn't even jump for this attack, even though she was pretty nice. Hey, so with that, even without jump, she can clearly attack. We understand this one. Another point by Valeria Kravchenko. The touch of the blockers was in a previous episode. With that, Polina Gerasimchuk goes to the service line. And Kristina Starostenko wasn't able to get to the second zone of her team, and Yulia Kaminska did everything well versus the one blocker. 17-9. And Kaminska to serve. Kravchenko blocked this time. This is a chance for Margarita Heiko. Once more from the back line. This time Yulia Kaminska. And after touching the block, the ball went on the ground. Probably someone could get this defense touch, but Valeria Kravchenko turned her head out of the ball.
Тричі. Все чудово. Ми домовилися, що ми її блокуємо косо. Але дойдіть до неї. Ви що одна, що друга лишаєте їй 1,5 метра. Вона гуляє конем як хоче. Там же не до тактики, там же б'є куди хоче, бо відкрито все. Давайте.
Volodymyr Pitkopаyev told his team to be more concentrated and have some tips about blocking. Probably he talked about Yulia Kaminska on the block. So the team clearly decided to close the cross direction for 11th number of Alanta, but Pitkopayev told that in that case you need not to leave almost 2 meters of space. Because of that she can clearly go any direction while block is so out of the position of attacker. Another point for Alanta. 19-9. And Kaminska to serve once more. Reiko get reception, and Kristina Starastenko on the opponent side of the court was pretty close to be blocked actually in this situation, but the ball dropped on the opponent side of the court after this attack. Valeria Kravchenko, pretty strong serve, but long out of the court. Kravchenko right now is the leader scorer of her team. She got already 5 points on her own. But this time this is a mistake. Not the best set by Veronika Tverda. Kravchenko only got the chance to give a free ball to the opponent's team. She wanted to get the situation as tough as possible for the opponents, but because of that wasn't able to get the ball over the net. So Kima Zharkova for now, as well as Alexandra Molchanova, will come to the court, and they will replace Veronika Tverda and Valeria Kravchenko. Lydia Luchko to serve, and Alanta gets another point. This time that was problem in the rotation of Team Ukraine under 17, probably after this substitution. Maybe one of the players did their movement a bit quicker than it was needed, or maybe just didn't position himself in a right position. So 23-10, another block of Alanta. Once more Luchko to serve. This time Lazinska tried to get a ball with the first touch, but the ball was on the opponent side of the court, so invasion on the opponent side of the court, and with that Team Ukraine under 17 got another point, 11th for them. In the first set, great defense by Drapak, and Gritsek out of the block, but great defensive touch by Kaminska once more. Nice defensive tries by both teams, and everything finished up with Bogdana Gritsek to play the ball out by touching the blocker's hands. Right now, Kimoshenko is on our screens, but that wasn't she. Forget the touch in the last one. Almost a block by Starostenko and Gritsik, but not close. Enough to be another point for Team Ukraine under 17 and 12 set points in the first set of matchup between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. Dominant start, and of course, this is not we waited for. Great one by Bogdana Gritsik. She saw that no one of the blockers was ready for her attack, but even with that, she feels that this was not her best hit because of the touch of the net, of course. We have another substitution, Anastasia Nedilko to replace Christian Starsenko for a service. Great one, but right into the libero. And Katerina Silchenkova closing up the set 25-13. Alanta stop it up. Team Ukraine under 17 in the first set of this first match in the series for the third and the fourth place of Superliga DMART. We will come back in a few minutes. So we heard the whistle that signalizes to us that in a few seconds we start the second set of the match between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17 for the bronze medals of Professional Volleyball League of Ukraine. In the first one, Alanta was pretty dominant and finished up 25-13. Yulia Kaminska, the outside hitter of Alanta right now, is the best scorer of this match with 6 points with attack, as well as Katerina Silchenkova, who got 6 points as well. For Team Ukraine under 17, Valeria Kravchenko is the leader of the attack, 5 points. Via this component by the opposite of Team Ukraine under 17. Maria Protsenko. Great attack by her, and yeah, just let me tell that this is only the first point for the opposite of Alanta. Once more, Valeria Kravchenko wasn't in the best spot to get the right block, and a lot of room for Protsenko to attack. In previous episode, Katerina Silchenkova. Once more in this game we have serve error. Not a lot of, but of course. For now, the situation is not that tough and emotional, and Bogdana Hritsek mistakes as well. Yeah, that was much more risk than in serving of Silchenkova, but anyway, the outcome is the same. Both of them get an error. Yes, we can see we have another libero for Team Ukraine under 17 for now. Yana Prokopova was on the back line of Team Ukraine under 17. Margarita Reiko, and her first point in this game. Yeah, of course. Seeing the leader of Team Ukraine under 17, with no points for the set is not that casual, but this is today's situation. First ace for Team Ukraine under 17. That was Polina Gerasimchuk, middle blocker of Team Ukraine under 17. Another chance by her. Risky combination by Paifanova and Luchko, but they know each other pretty well. Not only as an Alanta player earlier played in Arbita from Zaporizhia, so of course the understanding of each other is on a pretty good level. Parfenova this time to the fourth zone, but Kaminska with not the best attack considering the situation. She was in. What a nice play by Alika Lutsenko, probably teams already finished this play, but Lutsenko said no and get somehow the ball over the net, and maybe Team Ukraine under 17 cause of that lost that concentration and couldn't even get the ball over, in the side of the court. Once more Alanta get the point, this time Lydia Luchko get the kill block over Kristina Starostenko. Another serve for Maria Protsenko. Bogdana Hritsek on the reception, and Geiko from the front side of the court. Nice attack. Dealing with the block, and 7th number starting to show what she capable of over the block. Even in this situation, yeah, the reach of the ball of Geiko is on a nice level. The touch and the defense of Starostenko, but that wasn't enough to save that ball. Lydia Luchko find another point for her team. 6-4. Alanta is leading, but of course not that big gap between team considering the points as in the previous one, when on the start of the set Alanta got like around 8-point lead or something like that, but team from Dnipro starting to building up this lead from episode to episode. This time Maria Protsenko with attack from the back side of the court. +3 right now for Alanta, 7-4, and Kaminska to serve right into the net. Another mistake for the players of Alanta, not the clearest game of this team, and as we can see, Prokopova and Drapak, liberos of Team Ukraine under 17 is changing up themselves. Another ace, this time that was Margarita Heiko. And of course for the 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17, second set is much better than the previous one. And this is the Heiko, we know, the leader of her team. But after that, she did an service error. Let's see what gonna show. Luchko, nice one, even touch of the net, but Starostenko was able to get this reception. And Bogdana Gritsek was the one to finish the play in the favor of her team. 7-8 to a pretty competitive start of the set by both teams. Really interesting game. And let's hope that team's gonna be with this level for more. Team Ukraine under 17 get a chance to get the equality on the scoreboard, but Margarita Heiko wasn't able to get the ball over the net via the tip from the back line, and that means that Alanta get once more 2-point difference and Stanislav Parfionova to serve. Bogdana Gritsek once more played the ball out of the block. 8-9. Yeah, in the previous series, in semifinals versus the Brody, Gritsek and Starostenko was probably the leader scorers of their team. Gritsek was the best via all win spikers of Team Ukraine under 17, and right now is continuing to show her best qualities. Prochenko from 4-4, and Gritsek wasn't ready that the 10th number of Prometei, her vis-a-vis, considering the number on the jersey, will put the ball that perfectly to the line. Tvarda to the middle of the court, Gerasimchuk, the tip over the block, and that didn't work at all. Later on, Yulia Kaminska finished the play 11-8. Alanta gets another point in the second set. Silchenkova, her serve. Another chance for Alanta to get a point once more. Yulia Kaminska on the fourth zone. And Dylan with the block of the Team Ukraine under 17. Silchenkova to serve. That was already 8th point of Kaminska this game. And probably not the last one, as we can understand. Heiko from the back line. Great defense by Team Ukraine under 17. And Maria Prochenko find the gap in the block. 13-8. Great series of break points on the serve of Katerina Silchenkova. But even though for now Volodymyr Pitkopaev decided not to take a timeout, probably with this movement of his hand, he showed to his assistant that in case we got this point lost, we should take the break. Yeah. So this way Volodymyr Pitkopaev would like to talk to his team. 14-8 right now. Alanta is leading.
Ми все, що прийняли, ми нічого не добиваємо. Чого ви злякалися? Кого ви там боїте? Все правильно зробила, перекинула, але дивись, скільки їх піднімається. Піднялася дві. Ну, одна біт. Б'єм. Все. Давай в емоції. Добре.
So Volodymyr Pitkopaev is only upset about the attacking of his team. Reception is fine, but we can't put the ball on the side of the court of Alanta. Is our victorious in this one. Asks if his players scared of someone, and of course we heard the answer. That is not. No one is scared of the opponent's team, but even though no one is scared, for now, Alanta getting one more point. Prochenko. Great. Tip over the block. And 15-8. One more point of the lead of Alanta. Gerasimchuk blocked. Heiko decided to take a risk from the backside of the court, but she couldn't put the ball on the side of the court of Alanta. And we got first substitution of the second set. Kima Zharkova coming on the court to replace Margarita Heiko. Zharkova earlier on started this season actually in the first team of Prometei, who played in Czech Extra League as well as Mevza and Champions League. But I didn't get a lot of time on the court, but of course training with probably one of the best Ukrainian players, so Prometei is pretty understandable named as Ukrainian national team because of a lot of players of Prometei is in starting lineup of Team Ukraine, and as well as Ivan Petkov, the head coach of Prometei and Ukrainian national team as well. So this experience, of course, have to do something to Kima Zharkova, and let's see what the progress of the 17th number of Team Ukraine under 17 is right now. Another mistake by this time by Valeria Kravchenko, not the best set by Tverda, and after all Valeria Kravchenko get the ball in the antenna. 19-9 was pretty interesting set, but like one time Team Ukraine under 17 just stopped to get these points. Zharkova with her first attack wasn't able to get the point, and Gerasimchuk didn't get a proper touch in the defense after this one. Yeah, put the ball in the net, but not the best outcome of that. 22-9. Lazinska on the service. Silchenkova over the block. And another chance for Zharkova. Touching the block, but Silchenkova was ready to get a defense point. And Yulia Kaminska, another one for 11th number of Alanta. Her 9th point of this match. And as we can see right now, the emotions of players of Team Ukraine under 17 is not the best for competing in this game. Y'all seems a bit faded. Not every one of them, but of course for some. To play in these tough matches when nothing is going in your favor is not that easy psychologically. Another block touch, but this time ball went out of the hands of Starstenko. Probably in this one, but maybe that was Zharkova. Wasn't sure at all. But the main thing that Maria Prochenko get the point, and after that get to the service line. 22-10. Kima Zharkova with reception, and she gonna attack. First point for Zharkova this game. Pretty nice attack via the tempo and, of course, via the finishing of this one. Silchenkova with the reception. Another attack by Kaminska. Nice from Drapak, but it's only the free ball. Another chance for Alanta, and Parfionova decided to take everything in her left hand. And that worked pretty well. 23-11. So another substitution. Katerina Zenzelovska, number 12, is to replace Katerina Silchenkova. Kaminska on the serving line. Jurkova is not the best reception and gonna attack herself. And I'm not sure what's going on. Loose on the concentration of Team Ukraine under 17. The ball went on the side of the court, but no one of players was ready to get this first touch. And Volodymyr Pitkopaev wants to talk to his team for the last time.
Вийшла двома руками і пішла в атаку. А ти даєш їй захищатися. Це ж не переходящий м'яч, який вона може на трасу грати. І замість того, щоб виграти фрібол, який прийшов на нашу сторону, ми програли м'ячик просто так. Ну що, ми в кожному елементі нічого не робимо. Ми не приймаємо, ми не подаємо, ми не захищаємось, ми погано блокуємо, ми не нападаємо. Як ми вигравати?
Yeah, if in the previous timeout, Volodymyr Pitkopaev was upset only with the attack of his team, but right now, if we are looking on the scoreboard, of course, the head coach of Team Ukraine under 17 isn't pleasured at all in any component, and probably the most about the concentration of his players, who just let the ball to go to the side of the court, and with no block, no touch, even in the defense or in the block at all. 12-24, 12 more set points, of course. This situation is not any chance that Team Ukraine under 17 can save with their quality of volleyball they're showing right now. Of course, yeah, they got few points, but after all, Kima Zharkova mistakes on the serving line. And once more, 25-13, Alanta, the second dominant set of the team from Dnipro in their matchup versus Team Ukraine under 17, and team's gonna get 10 minutes break before the third set. Maybe this will somehow help for Team Ukraine under 17 in this game. Let's hope for that. And during this pause, we have some talks with the coaches of Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17.
Віталій Сєв, спілкуємося з помічником головного наставника команди Аланти Артемом Дегтяренком. Пане Артеме, ну що ж, матч за третє місце, матч за бронзу. Ну і у вас в суперниках молодіжна збірна U-17. Після перших двох сетів ваша команда впевнено веде гру. Що можете сказати наразі після впевнених двох партій?
Так, добрий вечір всім.
So, good evening
Та
to everyone.
що тут казати? Ви все бачите на своїх очах. Команда грає спокійно, без всяких якихось нервозності.
have
Спокійно
no
грають.
nervous at
Суперниці
all.
чомусь
Pretty
наші
confident play.
дуже багато помиляються, дуже.
Our opponents mistakes a
Здалося таке
lot
враження, що
of
після матчу з
unforced errors.
Прометеєм ось якраз таки Аланта так по-хорошому розізлилася. І таке відчуття, що будь-якого суперника вам би поставити, і дівчата б розривали б. Чи була ось така психологічне налаштування дівчат ось після півфінальних матчів проти Прометея?
Я думаю, що після півфінального матчу просто
I
дівчата
feel
трішки
that
більше
after the
повірили в себе.
semi-final match,
І вони
our girls
почали трішки
believed
по-іншому
more
тренуватися,
themselves,
якесь
maybe
відношення трішечки помінялося.
maybe
Вони і
some
так нас почули
motivation
дуже
of them
так добре. Але
changed
зараз
up
я
a
думаю,
bit
що це
after the
більш
semi-final matches.
впевненість в собі, що
I
вони
feel
можуть.
they have more confidence
Дякую
in
за помічником наставника
their
команди Аланти, Артему Дитіна.
skills.
Також спілкуємося з наставником збірної U-17 Володимиром Подкопаєм. Пане Володимире, ну що ж, боротьба
So
за
the
бронзові
head coach
нагороди.
of Team
Все ж таки
Ukraine
так для
Under
дівчат,
17,
гадаю, це величезне
Володимир
переживання, тому що
Підкопаєв.
більшість з них, ну, для них перше, так, ось такий рівень, така напруга. Ну і чим ви можете поділитися як тренер після двох сетів у півфінальному, точніше у цьому двобої?
Ну, ви вірно сказали, що це дуже велике психологічне навантаження
You was
для
right
молодих
about
гравців.
the
І вони сьогодні на
psychological
ранішньому
pressure
тренуванні були
for
так заряджені
our
на
team
боротьбу.
earlier
І,
this
здається, мені
morning
трохи
in
перегоріли, бо
training.
не виходить
They
нічого,
was
жодного
pretty
елементу ми не
nice,
робимо позитивно.
and maybe
І я зараз
a lot
на
of
перерві
pressure
цій великої
right now they are
між
not
сетами
capable
сказав,
of
що
do
я
anything.
вимушен брати
They
тайм-аут
was
не тому,
able
щоб коригувати якісь
do this
дії в
morning.
якомусь елементі, а тільки тому,
In
що
this break I
перервати
told,
серію
to
простих подач з тої сторони.
right now
Тобто
I need to
зараз
take
не
this
виходить
time out,
нічого.
not
Ну,
to do some
будемо зараз
tips or
налаштовувати на
correction
боротьбу
of our
і
team,
питатися
just
щось
to-
робити.
Дякую за
Бо це третя боротьба за бронзові медалі,
Maybe
вона вперше в
change,
житті
the rhythm of
вони
the
грають
game,
в
of course,
вищому
for the
дивізіоні, в
first,
Суперлізі.
time
А
of
боротися
their
за
lives,
медалі – це дуже
they
велике психологічне
play
навантаження для
in
молодих
the
гравців.
bronze medal match.
Дякую.
Наставником збірної U-17 Володимиром Подкопаєм.
Of course, the pressure is high, but right now they're not showing what they're capable of. And with that, we are coming for the break. Let's continue with in a few minutes.
Маєте власний бізнес? Бажаєте утримувати лояльних та залучати нових клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із вбудованими сервісами, лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси. Миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.
We are coming back to the bronze medal match between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. This is the third set of the first match in this series. Alanta right now is leading 2-0. Both of them finished up with pretty dominant 25-13. Really crushed their opponents. Of course, as a favorite and the winner of Cup of the league, Alanta is probably more favorable in this matchup, but everyone, of course, would like to see more battle from the Team Ukraine under 17. Let's hope that this 10-minute break helped Volodymyr Pitkopaev and his team to find some solution to play against this pressure. So the point for Team Ukraine under 17, but Alanta is not really sure about Vitaly Parshin's decision. Maria Protsenko gets nice touch after the tip. In the conflict zone, a bit over the third. Kravchenko and Gritsik could take this ball, but no one of them even moved in the direction of the ball. Heiko, another point for the 7th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Right now, the leader by the scoring for Team Ukraine under 17 is Bogdana Gritsik, outside hitter, with 10th number on her jersey, already got 6 points. And if we come in to the Alanta, that right now the leader scorer of this match is Yulia Kaminska, who few seconds ago scored her 11th point, and all of them via the attack, actually. So serve from Kaminska. As we can see on the start of this game, of the set, sorry, Alexandra Molchanova is on the court to replace Veronika Tverda. Maybe Volodymyr Podkopayev. Think that that might be an issue in the previous sets, even though Molchanova came to the court, and that didn't change the situation at all. In the start of the set, Team Ukraine under 17 is fighting. Right now, Alanta is leading by a margin of 1 point, 4-3 after this great spike by Katerina Sechenkova. Molchanova aggressively gets aggressively on this ball, decided to get an attack, and that bring the point for Team Ukraine under 17. Nice serve, even though in the libero of Alanta. So this still Alanta struggled in the reception, and in the finish Katerina Sechenkova is not the best position. Tried to find a line, but put the ball a bit wider. Another serve from Molchanova. Parafionova decided to take a risk and attack from the second touch, and that did the needed work. 5-5, and after that Parafionova to serve. Diana Prokopova mistakes on the reception, and first ace for Parafionova this game. 6-5. Alanta is leading once more. Not the best chance for Heiko to receive this ball, but even though that wasn't the best opportunity, 7th number of Team Ukraine 17 was able to work with this ball pretty well. Some not the best decisions by both teams, but everything ended up with Katerina Sechenkova to get another point of her team via the blocking on the Bogdana Gritsik. Great defense by Lutsenko. And Sechenkova tried to get a cut shot from 4-4, but the trajectory was so hard to put the ball in the on the opposite side of the court, and Sechenkova wasn't able to proceed with this one. Ritsenko, nice serve, but later on this episode finished up with a great tip by Sechenkova over the block and over the libero, who waited for more closer tip probably, and Sechenkova is as a pretty experienced player. Something know about this game, of course. 9-6. Ace for Silchenkova, and she gonna serve once more. 9-6. Plus 3 points lead for Alanta right now. Let's hope that Team Ukraine on the 17 gonna get nice opportunities, nice blocking, but the ball still on the side of the court of Alanta. Molchanova to Gritsik, not the best set, but somehow this finished up as a effective attack by Team Ukraine under 17. Gritsik was able to play the ball out of the block of the opponents. Nice serve by Starostenko. Pretty aggressive and pretty strong one. Another chance for Alanta. Protsenko, the high trajectory. Gritsik over the block. Great job by Lutsenko. Strong hit by Protsenko. Another chance this time. Heiko through the block. Another time. What a great defense by both teams this rally. But everything finished up with the Heiko to slam through this block. Hammered the blocker's hands and find another point for Team Ukraine under 17. Right now this is 8-9 and only 1 point difference. Another for Team Ukraine under 17. That was an ace by Kristina Starostenko. After touching the net, some luck was needed for Team Ukraine under 17. Yes, this game for Starostenko is not that good in the matter of scoring the points. Only third for her right now. Bogdana Gritsik risking the situation and not the best attacking touch by the 10th number of Team Ukraine under 17. Lazinska to serve. Gerasimchuk was close to line and would Volodymyr Pitkopaev like to check this on the replay? As I saw, she actually asked for the timeout, or sorry, for video challenge here, and in few seconds we're gonna see the replay of the previous moment. It's about the block touch and wasn't touch of the Alanta's players' hands at all in this situation. Molchanova to Heiko, strong attack, and was it in or no? Parshan showed that ball was in the court and Alanta didn't want to check this via the video challenge, so 10-11 Kravchenko to serve. Nice blocking on Lydia Luchko. Heiko, strong attack even though she didn't jump at all, but anyway with that haze of outside hitter, it's not the problem at all for her. And in that manner Team Ukraine under 17 finds another point. Molchanova earlier on finished with nice attack. But after all, Alanta once more to lead in this game. Kima Zharkova coming on the court right now. She replacing Valeria Kravchenko and gonna play an opposite role. This set, in the second one, she actually replaced Margarita Heiko, outside hitter of Team Ukraine under 17. Great job by Molchanova and Gerasimchuk. Great attack by the middle on the head of the setter of Team Ukraine under 17. Heiko to serve. Strong one. Kaminska and Sechenko both went to save this ball, even though the pass was pretty wide for 11th number, but Kaminska somehow gets this point for her team. Heiko and Dropak didn't get a touch in the defense, and with that Kaminska come to the service line. Molchanova to Gritsik. Gritsik find the block out. Yeah, that was two blockers versus her, but 10th number of Team Ukraine under 17 gets everything she and her team needed. Gerasimchuk to Sechenko. Sechenko, after receiving the ball, get a chance in the attack. Heiko from the back line, and somehow Lutsenko gets the defense of this touch, and the second chance for Heiko. Finish up to get inside the triple blockers of Alanta. And no one was able to save that ball. Lydia Luchko to serve. Bogdana Gritsik from the front line. And somehow the ball went through the block. 14-14. Yeah, Maria Lozinska wasn't able to close the wall for Bogdana Gritsik this mode. Nice. Nice strong serve. Great touch by Maria Lozinska. Not the best set by Parfyorov, but somehow 7th number of Alanta with the smart tip get the point for Alanta. 15-14, the most competitive set already. Earlier on, Team Ukraine under 17 this match got 13th point both sets, and this is not even close to end, but already Team Ukraine under 17 got 14 in their pocket, and of course would like to collect more, maybe even that much as they need to be the victorious one in this set. Kima Zharkova had her chance to attack. The ball went out, and she told not only her teammates but Volodymyr Podkopayev as well that the ball went out, and no touch of the blocker's tip by Zharkova. This time the chance for Alanta. Silchenkova. Heiko saves this ball. Another chance for Zharkova. Protsenko gets to the blockers. Silchenkova, what a risky play, but everything paid out for her team. 18-14. Not the easiest rally for Alanta, but they finished victorious. Yeah, of course. Volodymyr Podkopayev is not really pleased with the last place. Kima Zharkova gets a point for her team. 18-15. Nice attack over the block. Great serve. Alika Lutsenko didn't get the best reception. Her own nice defense by Parfionova. Silchenkova with her tip. Molchanova to Heiko. She slams right in the block. Another chance for 7th number of Team Ukraine 17. Protsenko get blocked. 16-18. Zharkova and Starostenko stopped the opposite of Alanta. And with that, 16-18. The situation is on the scoreboard. Team Ukraine is striking back and trying to battle for this set. Another block by Zharkova and Starostenko. 17-18. What an interesting end of the set we gonna get. If this one will continue. The first moment that was Zharkova to block Prochenko, and the later on Starostenko got her first kill block this game. Kaminska to get a reception. This time the ball went to Katerina Sechenkova, and the outside hitter dealt with it pretty confident. 19-17. Nice tip over the block. But still Team Ukraine under 17 this set is much more aggressive, much better than the previous one, even previous two, I would say. Bogdana Gritsik through the triple block. The ball is on the side of Alanta. Yeah. Few players go on the same ball and not in any situation. This is the good thing to be. Volodymyr Podkopayev would like to have some talk to his team.
Рукою і локоть в пупке. Дивіться, що вони там роблять. І трохи впевненіше, все, що ви робите правильно. Але трохи впевненіше.
So, right now, Volodymyr Podkopayev, of course, is pleased with the play of his team. Just he talked that his team needs more confidence in everything they do. Of course, with that, they would be able to show their better volleyball. And let's hope that in the end of this set, we're gonna see on these outcomes. Katerina Sechenkova right into the net. Service mistake by one of the leaders of Alanta. So substitution for Team Ukraine under 17. Victoria Peknic to replace Kristina Starostenko. The regular service substitution by Volodymyr Podkopayev. Great serve, not the easiest set. Gonna be, but somehow Parfenova delivered the best chance for Kaminska, and 11th number of Alanta got one more point for her team. And actually, this is already 13th for her this game. She still is the leader scorer of this one. Molchanova was on the backside of the court, but after her touch, the ball went to the opponent side of the court, so that was called as an attack from the back line over.
Або кулаком повертай в майданчик. Бо ти намагаєшся, ти вже програла.
With a mistake of attacking line. Sorry.
Якщо трохи
So Volodymyr Podkopayev
буде помилка в передачі. Спокійно.
told that in that case probably she needed just to get a touch with the fist just to save this ball on the side of the Team Ukraine under 17 court, and probably play with the free ball from this situation, trying to reach the point via the block defense play. So Team Ukraine under 17 got no timeouts at all after this situation. Great block by Alanta, 23-18. Lydia Luchko to block. Margarita Heiko Great touch by the experience middle blocker of Alanta. Gritsik on the serving line. Zharkova didn't get a block touch. Didn't find a line. And 24-18. 6 match point for Alanta. Volodymyr Podkopayev asked for a video challenge, but probably just as a small break for his team. Maybe some final tips for Team Ukraine under 17. Yeah, close, but not close enough to be the point for Alanta. Sorry, for Team Ukraine under 17. The point still for Alanta, 24-18, 6 match point in the first matchup for bronze medals of Superliga DMART between Alanta and Team Ukraine under 17. Reiko on the attack, Kaminska. And Reiko got a block touch, probably not the clearest way to win this one, considering she decided to get the attack with the first touch, but the point is the point, so this is not you should care about. Touch by Yeiko, but she wasn't able to hold this ball. And 25-19, Kaminska closes up this game 3-0. Alanta get a first victory in this bronze medal match over Team Ukraine under 17. Let me remind that this series, as well as the final, gonna play until the one of the teams gonna be victorious 3 times, and Lydia Luchko is the most valuable player of this match, the captain of Alanta. Got this game 8 points, 3 via attack, 1 via ace, and 4 more via blocks. And with that, we are finishing today's volleyball day. Tomorrow gonna be 2 more matches. One we start with gonna be the match of playoff for teams from 5th to 7th place. First match for Balta, and they're gonna play with the team that was victorious today, Halichanka. So tomorrow, the 31st of March, 13:30 past meridian, and after that, the second match of the finals for gold medals between Prometei and Dobrody. Gonna continue on the 7:30 past meridian. So in a few minutes, we probably gonna get few flash commentaries of the players of Team Ukraine under 17 as well as Alanta. So tune up.
Спілкуємося з представницею команди Аланта. Сьогодні це догравальниця Юлія Камінська.
Юлія Камінська, the leader scorer of Alanta in today's game, 14 points on her own.
Чудову, якісну гру сьогодні.
По-перше, дякую всій команді. Ми готувалися до ігор, тому всі настанови тренера ми старалися виконати, і тому вийшла така гра.
Збірна України досить варіативна команда. Чи були якісь складнощі при розборі цього клубу?
Ні, ми знали, що потрібно готуватися до складної подачі, тому що вони її дуже добре подають. І все, в принципі.
Ви пропустили певний період через травму. Як зараз себе почуваєте?
Дякую, все добре. Вернулася в стрій, працюю, будемо вигравати далі.
Щиро з перемогою, дякую за коментар.
Дякую вам.
Let's hope that everything gonna be well and we are continuing to be victorious.
Спілкуємося з пасуючою збірною України Ю-17 Олександрою Молчановою. Олександра, чому сьогодні не вдалося вашій команді реалізувати весь потенціал, зокрема в атаці?
не знаю, я вважаю, що нам трошки хватило майстерності та
Get the best attack
Жахи.
this game, maybe.
Ви сьогодні встигли зіграти відразу
We
в обох
didn't
командах, і в Ю-15, і
have,
Ю-17.
much
Поділіться своїми
skills.
відчуттями.
This
я
game.
Ой, господи. Я думала, що буде важче, але я не знаю, я
Playing
на
two
сил
games
якось
one day,
навіть я
I thought that
прям,
this is gonna be much
В який
tougher,
момент в першу
but
чергу потрібно покращити
I mean,
команді,
everything
аби
was pretty
нав'язати
nice.
боротьбу Аланті у наступному матчі?
на мою думку, подача та одразу забивати з брейкових м'ячів.
Сподіваюсь, у вас це вийде. Дякую за
Ми
so
також.
коментар.
Дякую.
we need to serve better.
Маєте
and
власний бізнес?
get
Бажаєте
the
отримувати лояльних та залучати
break
нових
attacks.
клієнтів? Корпоративний застосунок із вбудованими сервісами, лояльність, купони, крос-маркетинг, онлайн-каталог, відгуки, оцінка якості сервісу, сегментація клієнтів, розширена аналітика, зростання основних показників, ріст клієнтської бази тощо. Зручно та швидко використовувати додаток на касі. Клієнт вирішує, чи списати бонуси, миттєве нарахування бонусів, історія покупок.